Narendra Modi at the vibrant Gujarat summit.
Over the next 5 years, the Adani Group will invest over rupees 2 lakhs crore in Gujarat.
Gautam Adani says the Adani Group surpassed 50,000 crore promised in the vibrant Gujarat summit and aims to invest over 2 lakh crore more in over the next 5 years. Reliance has invested over $150 billion in the last 10 years in India, of which 1/3 is invested in Gujarat alone, says Reliance Chairman Mukesh Ambani at the vibrant Gujarat summit. And consecutive day of choppy trade on Dalal Street. Nifty flat below the 21,550 mark, Sensex below 71,350. Broader markets fall in tandem. Another day of the Sony-Zee merger saga. Sony Group continuing talks on the Zee merger deal, reports Nikkei. Talks set to continue until January the 20th. Good afternoon and welcome. You're watching Market IQ on NDTV Profit. I'm Hersh Sayta. Quick check on markets. You're seeing a wee bit of weakness continuing on markets, 0.25% lower for the benchmark as we speak. And you know what we're largely seeing is it's a very range-bound market. Markets trading in a band of roughly 60 to 70 points where the Nifty is concerned. And that's indeed quite a tight range. Quickly on to the contributories, if we may. We have the likes of an ICICI and an HDFC. HDFC was actually the top losing contributory at the start of trade today. It's switched over and now is aiding the markets as we speak. Around 30 odd points contributed by those two banking behemoths. And then we have the likes of a Reliance also aiding markets. Around 1/3% higher is where Reliance is trading at. Where the broader markets are concerned, the mid-cap and small-cap indices trading lower and they are underperforming. There seems to be quite a bit of weakness among the broader market indices, which again is something that we've not seen in a while, that underperformance of broader market indices. Let's also look at the advanced decline. That seems to be in favor of the declines, and the gap there seems to be widening as we speak. So therefore, sustained bit of weakness that we are seeming to see. Where the Nifty Bank is concerned, largely flat but trading with a slight positive bias. HDFC and ICICI undoubtedly helping the Nifty Bank, but there seems to be otherwise a solid bit of weakness across the banking sector. You're seeing the likes of a Bandhan, Axis, PNB really drag the Nifty Bank lower. Among other indices, we have the likes of Nifty Media, Nifty Metal, Nifty Realty are the three others which are trading largely in the green but just about flat, except the Nifty Realty Index, which is trading 3% higher. The Nifty Media Index, which is trading 3% higher. So that one is the one in focus. Let's quickly look at the Nifty Media Index if we can, and the constituents there. Zee, of course, leading the gains for the pack, and across the board you're seeing gains on the Nifty Media Index. Dish also having 6.5+%, Hathway up nearly 4%, Zee Entertainment, of course, 1.5+% higher. So the Nifty Media in focus, as was the case yesterday. That reversal is being seen in trade today. But the other interesting one is the Nifty IT. Absolutely flat, but was trading in the green earlier today. Now, of course, several of those IT constituents in the red. But let's quickly move on. We are on the 10th edition of the vibrant Gujarat Global Summit, which kicked off in presence of top global leaders, India Inc. CEOs and dignitaries, with the theme Gateway to the Future. 34 partner countries and delegates from over 130 countries are attending the summit. A slew of deals pertaining to economic development have been signed between nations with added impetus on sustainability. To wrap all the action for us, we have Janani who's joining us. Janani, what are the top takeaways as of now from the Vibrant Gujarat Summit from Ground Zero?
There are a couple of takeaways now that you mention it. In fact, a lot of takeaways coming from global leaders here. The business leaders that have already spoken today as part of the inaugural session. We also had the Prime Minister speak as part of the inaugural session. Now, let me recap that for you in a snapshot. First, of course, we have big investment plans being laid on the ground here in Gujarat. First, of course, is Suzuki Motors, which began by saying they would be rolling out their first battery EV later this year from Gujarat, and it will also be exported to European shores from India. So this is, of course, a very big move. They're also going to follow this up with a 3,200 crore investment towards a fourth production line in the state. They're also talking about larger plans for a 35,000 crore investment with this state. Of course, this will be for a second plant that will be here in Gujarat. Now, I'm also picking up from Micron and Simtech, which have announced a co-location investment deal. Now, this was announced already in June to us, a little before in the last year. But what we are getting to hear is that now this will catalyze the semiconductor ecosystem, and there will be more to come from this, particular plan. We also had Gautam Adani, chairman of Adani Group, speak here. He spoke about plans for a 2 lakh crore investment in the next 5 years. This is big, considering one of the major plans is, of course, for a 30 gigawatt, energy plant, a renewable energy plant that is going to be here in Kutch. He was talking about how this is the world's largest, renewable energy plant that will be visible from space, which of course is a big update for the jobs and the investment that will happen on the ground here. Ambani also, followed up with announcements in green energy. He was speaking about how the company will be bearing half of Gujarat's energy needs by 2030. This is a big announcement coming in from the soon-to-be Dhirubhai Ambani Green Energy Complex that's being built underway. Also, a carbon fiber facility in Hazira was one of the new material-related facilities that is being built here on the ground. So that, of course, is a very exciting news for the local employment generation here. Tata Sons chairman also, Mr. N. Chandrasekhan, spoke about how they want in on the future of India. Speaking of which, he was talking about a lithium-ion factory and a semiconductor fab that's currently in negotiation stage, but something that he hopes to, start breaking ground in this year, the 2024 year. We also had UAE origin DP World, which spoke about setting up a container terminal in the country for faster, clearances of containers, building a capacity of over 2 million containers. This would be big for the port cities here in this particular state. NVIDIA was a company that spoke on what they can do in the generative AI space, which has also been a matter that's coming into, slowly into the conversation about what can be done in preparing the skill development of the youth towards generative AI, what can be done with Tata Sons and Reliance, what their plans are to build the electric ecosystem from the ground up, talking to, the upstream and the downstream contributors for this particular ecosystem. Not to forget, we also had young entrepreneurs like Nitin Kamath take the stage today and speak about the shift in the entrepreneurial spirit in this country. He was talking about how it's changed from something aspirational to something that is actionable, something that is happening on the ground, that people are participating on a daily basis. We also saw many country leaders, particularly Japan, Vietnam, UK, Armenia, Estonia, Morocco, Nepal, Czech Republic, Mozambique, Timor-Leste use this platform to talk. And of course, this was finally concluded with the Prime Minister's address. So that's all the action here, but the focus is on new emerging tech, renewable energy, semiconductors. Those are the things you want to watch out for.
Absolutely. Thank you for summing that up in a very comprehensive manner, Janani. Of course, our focus will continue to be on Vibrant Gujarat, and that was Janani reporting from Ground Zero. But quickly moving on, we also had the Prime Minister, Narendra Modi. He was addressing the summit, and he said that he aims to make India a developed nation in the next 25 years. Let's listen in to that bite.
निकट भूतकाल में भारत की आजादी के 75 साल पूरे हुए और अब भारत अगले 25 वर्षों के लक्ष्य पर काम कर रहा है। जब भारत अपनी आजादी के 100 वर्ष मनाएगा, तब तक हमने भारत को विकसित बनाने का लक्ष्य रखा है। और इसलिए ये 25 साल का कार्यकाल भारत का अमृतकाल है।
Right, that was the PM himself speaking about how he is expecting India to shape up over the next 25 years or thereabouts. But with that, we're completely out of time on this edition of Market IQ. Stay tuned for more on NDTV Profit. For now, from all of us here, thanks so much for watching. Continue to stay tuned to NDTV Profit.